I received the $1,200 payout from Goat Funded Trader while trading the instant funding account. In the previous video, I got a $1,198, which I am trying to keep up with the consistency of at least withdrawing $1,000 or $1,200 because of my account size. Now, this is exactly when it hit my bank account because of most of you guys always think I'm fabricating this. You can see it right there. This is the payout certificate, and then this is the withdrawal. If you look closely, you're going to see the deposit confirmation on the 20th of November, which is 20th/11/2025. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the exact steps that I use to secure payout consistently with prop firms. I've been trading with prop firm now for 2 years consecutively, which means that I've been trading for 3 years in total. And I can tell you that if you have a certain approach towards prop firm, you're going to make prop firm at least a monthly paycheck. Now, of course, if you're trading with a 2-step, if you're trading with 1 step, then it has to be 1 month. But if you're trading with an instant funding account, then there's a huge chance you're going to be making profit after every single trade and then requesting a payout. With Goat Funded Trader, you can get a huge profit split, and that way you tend to secure as much payout as possible even before the year runs out. Now, I'm going to be exposing the 4 PEX trading checklist. Now, this checklist are not guaranteed 100% profit, but there's a huge chance that your profit wins are going to be increased by 35 to 50%. Now, this is not a new strategy. This is something that you can add to your strategy and tell yourself, I am going to be following these 4 PEX trading checklist, and I categorize them as the directional bias, PEX key level, which is also known as the POI, the third one, the PEX entry model, and the last one, which is really underrated and underestimated, trading session. Now, when you understand trading in the session, there's a huge chance you're going to be making the most money at the right time. Without further ado, let us dive in my screen. Let me show you the technical ways at which you can approach the market and, of course, make the most profit and get your good payout fast. Now, this is the trade that I sent to the Telegram community, and I'm using it for an example. So you're going to be understanding the first one, which is directional bias. What is directional bias? Directional bias is the general flow of the market telling you where to head to according to what the market is doing currently. Now, if you look closely on this chart, you're going to be seeing that the market, nobody needs to tell you it is going down. Now, which is, it is downtrending according to the market terminologies. Now, look at this. Because of the fact that I know that the market is downtrending, thereby creating lower highs and lower lows, this way I tend to understand that all I have to do is look forward to the market creating a new lower high. But then, I don't just trade on any lower high, but it must lap with my POI, which is taking us to the next one, the PEX key level, which is the POI. Now look at this. I sent in the Telegram community, which if you're not in, you can use the link in description to join us and then take trades that I sent out perfectly and, of course, make good profit and get some payout with Goat Funded Trader. Now, if you look at this, you're going to understand that I said, since the first wave has started, we need the correction for more momentum to the downside. Now, what is the first wave? This fall firstly. This massive fall that happened first, downwards. But then I understand, according to the Elliott wave theory, that the market is going to pull back, which is going to create a correction and then drop down back. But the question is, where exactly would I be entering this trade, which is leading us to the PEX key level, which is the POI. Now, the POI is the exact place where I said I am going to be selling from. What is POI? Point of interest. This is an area, a zone, or a price point at which the market gets to and then reverses to the downside or buys from that place to the upside. A POI can be a resistance and it can be a support. This way, you just need to understand the function of a POI and the exact spot where to get the POI from. I'm going to be showing you the exact place where you can be getting POIs from so you don't have to perambulate and then make trading mistakes that could cost you a loss. As you can see, it got to that zone and I pointed out the market to sell into the downside. Before this sell even happened, I want to show you something. I pointed it out. We are at the zone for selling, which if you look closely, short about to go down. It is 6K incoming, which means that the market has gotten to the area at which PEX is interested. That is why I call it PEX key level or PEX POI. Now, the moment I saw it, I was like, it is about time. Now notice the time difference. From 5:30 p.m. to 5:52 p.m. I sent out the signal, which means I waited for the next one, which is the PEX entry model. I want you to follow me on this one because I understand that if you know the market directional bias, the exact place where the market could reverse either to the upside or the downside, then you see the PEX entry model, there's a huge chance you're going to be making money. But then look at this. You're going to see that I sent out the signal stating the stop loss 140 pips and the reward of 640 pips. And then I gave the caution right there. Now, if you look closely, the market bled all the way to the downside from that exact POI that I sent out. Now, how do you draw your POI? This is going to lead me into trading view, and I'm going to be showing you the exact spot on how you can draw your POI, or how I drew my POI from BTC. How I mark out my POIs is quite different because I tend to go onto this 4-hour time frame for day trading, and then most times on the weekly chart. But for this video, we're going to stick with the 4-hour time frame. Now look at this. The market stock came down here first, went back up, and then if you notice, it couldn't hold anymore. Because if it wanted to buy, it would have bought from here, but then it didn't. And if you look closely, I had a target that I was going to sell from there, right? But then it did not happen. So the market came back down all the way to this place. And then I noticed that if this guy failed, then there is a huge chance that the market is going to sell down back when it retests. Now, all I had to do was wait for the PEX entry model. Then the moment I saw the PEX entry model, straight up, I've gotten a 100K account with Gold Funded Trader instant funding, which now makes me to place the trade easy and swiftly. We're going to be talking about how you can get your own instant funding account with Gold Funded Trader. And of course, I've got a good discount for you. So stick around because the coupon code is going to be laid out on my screen. Now, when we head to the 15 minutes time frame, I want you guys to observe something. Look closely on this zone right here. You're going to realize that the market didn't just start dropping immediately. It started reacting to my POI, which is the PEX point of interest. Now, the first candlestick, I want you guys to understand Candlestick Bible, because if you know the candlestick, you're going to know the type of candlestick to look out for. The first candlestick was a Harami candlestick. The next one was a tweezer top. Then the next one, which made me confident, was a tweezer top in line with a double top. The first thing you need to understand is the directional bias, which is the general flow of the market. The next one is the key level, which is the POI. The third one is the PEX entry model, which you can see right there that I get from the 15 minutes time frame. And the fourth one, which is extremely underrated, trading in the zone or trading in the session. Now, if you look closely, you're going to realize that the moment I enter this trade, I know that BTC is a pair that actually trades in London session, New York session, and Asia session. It is not really circulated by a particular session. Now, the moment I saw this candlestick, I noticed, it is about time I enter. This is when I sent out the trade. If you look closely below, you're going to see 1730 right there. That 1730 means 5:30 in West African time. Now, in order for you to get an instant funded account with Gold Funded Trader, all I can tell you is very simple. Use the link in the description or the coupon code in my screen, and then the link on the comment section, which is actually pinned. I usually pin all the links there, so you're going to find it easy and swift. Now, when you look at this, you're going to see the instant GOAT and then 100K. This costs only $500. And if you want to get something lesser, 50K, which is $292. Listen, this is an instant funded account. Most prop firms don't offer this kind of offers because why? Instant funding is quite expensive, and this is what every single person wants. And in a case whereby you need an instant funding of even $300,000, it costs only $1,378, which if you use the link in the comment section and the coupon code on my screen, you're going to be getting a 50% discount, which is half the price. Remember, the price previously was $2,298. They've even given you to this point, but if you use the link and the coupon code on my screen, you're going to be getting a 50% discount as a first-time user. Remember, you must be a first-time user to get a 50% discount with the coupon code on my screen. We start the challenge straight up, and then you're going to be observing some few things, and then you're good to go. Now, looking at my screen here, we're going to be picking MT5. 100% profit split versus 80%. If you want, you can just click it right here if you want 100%, but you're going to be paying plus 20% of the money. But if you don't want, you just leave it unchecked and then you see it, simple as that. Which payment method do you want? After you filled out all of this detail, the next thing you want to do is then head on to the payment section that you want to go for. You can pay with either Visa, MasterCard, Maestro, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many more. My student just got his gold funded account and he used a bank card. So if you want to get it as you're a Nigerian, you might want to be using a bank card, but make sure the bank card is either a MasterCard or a Visa card. This way it's going to be fast and swift. Yeah, this is exactly what it looks like. He wanted to pay the money and then you can see right here, he made the payment, got his $8,000 account. It was $8,000 he got at a discounted rate. Two-step gold funded account at $28. And look at it right now, he is actually funded. So all you have to do is use the link in description or the link in the first comment which is pinned, and then use the coupon code right there to get a 50% discount. And yeah, I'm going to be seeing you in Massive Blues because it is about time you make money and make your mama proud. I'm Pex and I'm going to be seeing you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Let's get it. Peace.